sort of moisture on the ball or on the wicket might make it pretty tricky for the spinners to grab hold of. The seamers will be happier bowling today.
Good over, 11 runs from it so far, 1 to go.
Skipper Karen Pollard, delighted with this start still. 53 for 3 coming up to the end of the 9th over. These girls seem delighted as well. I'm sure if they're Zooks fans or Barbados fans, but they love the game.
Good cricket and a good over. 9 gone, 54 for 3. That inclement weather we had this afternoon, it was a very heavy shower around about 4 o'clock, 4:30. That it might have kept a few away this evening. Hopefully.
Just saying the spinners might not enjoy this pitch as much as the seamers. Just showing how much I know about the game. The spinner's been throwing the ball. Shoaib Malik, he's not a big turner of the ball. Got 89 T20 wickets there, you see. Got plenty of experience. 6.98 and over, that's pretty good for an off spinner. A lot of games, look at that, 172 matches. Bags of experience for the Pakistan international.
And what he tends to do, right-handers or left-handers, is bowl it tight in at that middle and leg stump. Allow the players to free their arms. Johnson Charles is a real attacker against spin bowling, and he loves that mid-wicket long-on area.
It's what I always did when I bowled at lefties, always try and hit middle leg stump with the ball that runs on, and then if it turns, it hits off stump. So the batsman's always got to take the risk, either hit across the line with a big lap slog or hit you down the ground.
Especially for the right-hander, you get tight in that leg stump. Tonight, you've got to hit into the wind if you want to go away on that leg side as well. Quite a strong breeze coming across the ground. Not easy to get it away to that leg side boundary. For the left-hander, if he wants to swing it leg side, he is going to get some assistance. Maybe he wants to swing it offside.
I've got a lot of time for this shot. I used to try this all the time in my entire career. Good old Sebastian for giving it a crack. Tidy start from Malik. We see that reverse, well, I don't know what to call it, reverse lap, slog, hack, hoik, take your pick.
Goes again, gets it in the gap, just. No timing, pick up a couple.
Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again. But a tidy start for Malik, no real turn. See there, Sebastian's decided that it's reverse hack, hoik, slaps, whatever you want to call it. Good shot for him. 2 runs for that one.
What one is it? Hand up.
59 for 3 at the halfway stage. Just 5 runs from that over, and it's Buster drinks break time, and just some good news too for the young girl who got hit. She got hit on the hand, so they're putting some ice on it, and hopefully she'll be fine. And she's going to be fine. So just a little bruise to the hand, but they've got some ice on it. We'll take the Buster drinks break and be back very shortly.
I want to win. After 16 years in the big leagues, I know winning takes extra work, extra effort, extra dedication. I take 5-hour energy to help give me
where I watch. This is where I watch.
This is where I watch. That was a strike.
This is where I watch.
This is where I watch.
This is where I watch.
Liam Sebastian to free those arms. You can tell that he prefers the offside.
And most left-handers do, don't they? Unless they're hoiking it over to that mid-wicket region. But you bowl with any width to a lefty, they're going to take you. Johnson Charles now on strike, and he's done a good job. He's been there from ball one. He's steadied the ship. And he's helped himself to a beautiful cover drive.
Cracking. You love that sound. The initial one of the ball hitting the bat, you can tell straight away it's crunched. Half volley, yes, but you still got to put them away.
It's his 4th. He's hit the 1-6, which was an absolute monster. Oh, he's going to go again. It's another 6. This one flat.
Goodness me. He had no room to hit this. He was cramped up. It was a short arm jab. 206s in the tournament. Just have a look at this. Short arm jab.
To be fair to Holder, there wasn't a lot wrong with that delivery. There was a hard length delivery, back of a length delivery. Wasn't short. Certainly was to Johnson Charles' liking. Suddenly his strike rate races up to 131.
The change too. Third man's up in the circle. 4 men on the leg side boundary.
Was looking for 2, but the fielders were quick to pick up.
That's the over they've been looking for. I mentioned to Graham Swan, if they could get to around about 90, 95 with 5 to go, and maybe get 10 and over, 12 and over with these two still in, and Sammy to come, and Rollo van der Merwe to come. Well, now they're looking like it could be 100, 105, maybe 110 with 5 to go. These two carry on. Good partnership.
Just didn't give him the width he was looking for. 11 gone. It's 75 for 3. Jason Holder having completed 3 overs, and that being the most expensive of his 3. 16 coming from that last over. Good, bright young talent, all-round talent, bats well. For that tall tower, the last over going for 16. Much needed big over. Shog Malik to continue. That'll be wide.
At an angle and a little hint of turn as well, just taking that down the leg side.
Oh, has he got all of this? It looks like he may have. Fielder on the boundary, and what a stunning effort. I think that's Jeevan Mendes out there. Tell you what, that was a terrific effort there. The umpires will probably want to have another look.
Yeah, Pollard thought it had gone because otherwise he would have been around to help him out. Knew he was going over. Brilliant, Jeevan Mendes, absolutely brilliant. It's a long way to that boundary and it is into a stiff breeze. But Jeevan Mendes has done very well.
Well, I reckon Pollard's probably gone over there and told him, listen, why haven't you caught it? I've shown you how to catch a few of them over the last couple of years in IPL cricket, but it was a terrific effort. Realised that all his momentum was going over the fence or over the boundary line. Oh, dear me, that was a huge heave. There's a good angle here. Look, realised he had no chance of staying in play. Dished it off, so some good work by the Sri Lankan all-rounder.
He just didn't have time, Jeevan Mendes, to throw it up in the air and then put the boot over and get back in. That was the problem for him. It all happened just far too quickly for him. So worried about where it was in the air that he thought, I'll catch it first and then figure out where I am. It's the best thing to do.
Eyes fixed on the ball, knew he was going only one way, was out of play. Well, some good bowling here from Shoaib Malik. 12 overs gone, it's 79 for 3.
Yeah, brilliant. Realised exactly what Liam Sebastian was trying to do, so slowed it right up. Probably down around about 76, 77 kilometres per hour and floated up outside off stump. They can drag it a long way if he's going to. Got everything there. The lima coal, just to keep him cool. A couple of genuine lines, it looks like, as well around the neck.
Jeevan Mendes coming into the attack for the first time. 31 wickets for him and quite a handy economy too, just under 7s, which is good going for a spinner, particularly a leg spinner.
21.
Got to get bat on ball here, Sebastian. Had a few swings and misses, but this is good bowling, very slow and a long way outside off stump.
Well, Malik's seen it all before, hasn't he? He knows if he just throws it out wide of off stump and take pace off it, he knows that Sebastian is looking to only go the leg side. Sebastian needs to keep his mind open to scoring both sides of the wicket. Put the spinners under pressure. If they know that you're just hitting in one area, they can dictate terms. Well, this is an interesting shot. Reverse sweep. It's just going to land short to deep cover or deep square leg.
Take your pick, Moods. Doesn't bother me. Loaded up. It was actually quite a long way. Originally, outside leg stump for the left-hander.
Johnson-Charles looking for another big hit there. Recognise that they need a minimum of one boundary, if not two per over at this stage. Oh, this will go out of the ground. This is big. Well back.
Brilliant. It's not there. It's not a half volley. Johnson-Charles has waited for this and got it perfectly. Stunning shot.
Right in his zone. He loves that leg side. Just full enough for him to clear that front leg and heave it through the leg side. 86 metres. Wind assisted.
Yeah, can club down one, but it still had plenty on it. Well, the Zooks have been lacking some power at the top. They've lost early wickets. They've done the same tonight. Wickets at 2, 4 and 14. But now they actually do have a platform, and a decent platform, to try and get a sizable total.
Yeah, 10 and over at this stage, 160, which was a total they were a long way away from, and they were 3 down for next to nothing. I think conservatively they'll be targeting anything between that range of 150 to 160. You never know. Someone like Sammy, or if Johnson Charles continues on his merry way, they could even get it up to 170 plus.
Hasn't sat down. Darren Sammy has not sat down. Neither has Roloff van der Merwe.
I reckon it's going to be a race to
I think it will. Both got the pads on. First one out. Harrison.
An excellent 50 from Johnson Charles. He's been there from the start, recognised by his captain. Knows that it was an important innings, and he stood up for his team here tonight. Well played, young man. 13 overs gone. It's 88 for 3.
Yeah, top stuff. Very much appreciated. Set the platform. They'd love him to be there for another 4, 5 overs, all the way to the end. Would be great, but if he could remain there until at least the 16th, 17th, then they are on track for a decent score.
So Shoaib Malik to continue on his 3rd over. He's only gone for 9 runs in his first 2. And you can add, I think you can add a wicket to that. You certainly can add a wicket to that. Well bowled, Shoaib Malik. He's deserved this. He's bowled sensationally well.
Yeah, Guardian Group classic catch. Very good into the wind. Ravi Rampal.
I want to win. After 16 years in the big leagues,
Nice and
I know
tight,
winning
didn't
takes
allow
extra.
Johnson
Extra
Charles
work,
room
extra effort, extra
to
dedication.
free those
I
arms.
take
and
5
go
hour
right
energy
bottom
to
end of
help
the bat.
give me an extra
That's
boost
it
of
up. Just
energy.
talked about it staying there, but it's gone now. Someone else has
Because
got
to
do
be
the
my
rest of the
best,
work. Out
to
for
go to
50,
extra mile,
88 for 4.
to win takes extra energy. I'm Carlos Belgian. For that something extra, I take 5 hour energy.
This is where I watch.
This is where I watch. This is where I watch.
This is where I watch. That was a strike.
This is where I watch.
This is where I watch.
This is where I watch.
Claiming to be the king of T20 cricket. Another that claims to be the king of T20 cricket is Darren Sammy. Successful World Cup captain in this form of the game. A very dangerous player. He's at a pretty modest Limacol CPL this year round, so he'll be looking to turn things around, particularly in front of his home crowd. Excellent running. So Sammy getting to the striker's end.